What's good? It's Jordan. Today I'll be talking to you about different components of support. See, many times in this life, we like to point out the fact of the matter of people not supporting you, people not looking out for you, people not having your best interests at heart. But what we must understand is we have the ability to focus on those who do support you. We have the ability to focus on those who actually want to see you do well. We have the ability to focus on ourselves and understanding different components of support. Sometimes we feel as though this person may not support in this way or that way, but we have to understand that there's different ways of how people support you. Sometimes people may support you by praying for you, by actually referring you to somebody else in order to help you. Sometimes someone may take the time out of their day to share what you're doing, to speak highly about you in front of somebody else. And this pulls other people more towards your direction. Many times we may look at it from a surface level mentality by looking at it like someone may not like my post, share my post, someone may not repost what I'm doing, but at the end of the day, just somebody praying for you, somebody just calling you up, somebody sending you a text message is important, and that is support. Everyone does not have to conduct themselves like how we may want them to. People have different ways of supporting you, and once you understand the differences and the different ways of people supporting you, then you can actually look at it from a far much more deeper perspective and actually understand that everyone is different. Everyone is unique. Not everyone may go by your formula, but at the end of the day, God places people to do different things in your life and play different roles. So we have to follow God and understand that the way how God does things is different from the way how we want things done. Many times the way of how we want things done may lead to destruction, but if we follow God and we put God first and we understand that God's direction is better than our direction, then there's nothing for us to stress about. God will send people that you may not know to support you, to show you the direction, to show you the way, to lend you a helping hand. But you have to understand where the support and the direction comes from. You know, many times we may be starting something, and when we start something, we may not be seeing the fruits and the benefits of what we start. We may be deep into what we're doing, and we may not see fruits and the benefits of what we're into. But at the end of the day, God has its own timing. If you understood what is going on right now as to why you may not be in the direction that you want to be in, and you understood what is really going on, then you would understand why God is keeping it at a halt for you. Many times we want to force things, and forcing things never works out in our favor. Sometimes we try to use our minds in the world and just do things that we think is best for us at that moment. And sometimes when you do something that you think is best for you at that moment, weeks later, months later, years later, you may look back and think about it and think that that thing was not the right thing to do. So it's best that we make calculated decisions and understand that we have to lean on God's timing and not our timing. And God's timing includes people who may support you. You know, just focus on what you need to do, the mission that God has placed you here to be a part of, and focus on how you can cultivate yourself in a direction and in a way where when people do support you, they understand what you're about, what you're trying to do, how far you're trying to go, the direction that you're trying to lead them. Because many times when someone is supporting you and someone is looking up to you, they look up to you in that leadership role, and it's for you to understand how to use that leadership role in order to encourage and help other people. We need more leaders and less followers. Many times there are a lot of people who are not supposed to be in leadership positions that people follow behind, and this leads these people astray. But many times the people who are supposed to be leaders are under subjection to those who are not leaders. So it's best that we change the direction of our lives and other people's lives and the course that we decide to place ourselves in. Everyone isn't going to be saved. Everyone isn't going to want to listen or hear what you're trying to do. And at the end of the day, just focus. Know that this is a marathon. And when you're on a marathon, you have to pace yourself. You have to keep doing the things that you need to do in order for you to be sustainable. The people will come. Just understand that many times how we look at things is not how God looks at things. We may support other people and we may show other people love. And sometimes those people may not show us support or love, but it's fine. Move on, move forward. Understand your purpose, understand the direction that you need to be in, and how you can actually change the course of your life. There are going to be people in your life who support you, who do not support you. There are going to be people in your circle, in your friend group, who you may be doing something and they may not support you, they may not show you love. Get away from those people, do what you need to do, understand the direction that you need to be a part of, where you need to be, where you need to place yourself. Because sometimes people may not support you due to the fact of the matter of just not being interested in what you're interested in. And we have to realize that everyone's not going to be interested in what we're interested in. So hold what you're interested close to you. We try to force things on people who are not supposed to be around, not supposed to be a part of our mission, not supposed to be a part of our journey. But if we understand our target audience, the people who really care about what we do, the people who are really interested about what we do, then we will not feel a way about the people who are the least interested about what we do. It's about being real, being honest, and thinking ahead. And when you think ahead, you look at things from all different perspectives. There's going to be people who like what you do, who really want to follow what you do, who want to hear what you have to say, who want to know you, who want to support you. And then there's going to be people who detest what you do, detest what you say, detest how you walk. And majority of the times, we look at the people who really don't care about what we're doing more than the people who do care about what we're doing. But if we could change that mindset and care about the people who care about what we're doing, then this is how you build a positive community and a positive audience that you can share wisdom, knowledge, and understanding with. And those said people can share it with others to move on and move forward and actually bring light to many various situations that are going on in this world and in this lifetime right now. So today, I'll be reading the scripture, and I hope this scripture helps you in your daily personal life. Galatians 6:2. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Hebrews 6:10. God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him, as you have helped his people and continue to help them. See, what we must understand today is put everything before God, and God will make your path clear. Many times when we put things before God, we think of God like a genie that just grants your wishes just right then and there. We have to understand that God is working. God has his own timeline. God does not work on our timeline. And when we're patient and understanding of God's timeline towards our life, then we can understand his plans for us. Understanding patience, understanding growth, understanding peace, understanding the positive qualities and traits that the Most High wants you to have can help you understand the road that you're on, navigating the road that you're on, and actually helping others and showing others the road that they need to be placed on. Because many times it just takes for someone to be inspired by you in order for them to change the course of their life. If someone sees you as an inspiration, take that as a good thing. Because if someone sees you as inspiration, they're willing to do the work in order to follow you on this path, to follow you on this journey, and support you. And when we look at each other as inspiration, we're able to bounce ideas off of each other. We're able to grow. We're able to learn. We're able to harvest positive connections and positive growth. And that's what we need in this life today in order for us to move on and move forward. I want to thank you for watching today. Understand that many times we may look at it from a different perspective if we don't gain the support that we feel that we need to gain in this life. But God does different things. People have a unique way of doing things. And what we need to do is focus on the mission and the journey today. Peace.